I finally have that new face. Started up a new series on this channel, got another personal project out of the way too, and my hairline is starting to recede. So I guess now's as good a time as ever for another reflection before we head straight into Season 7. This season was quite the endeavor for this channel. I'd been teasing at it for a while, I had everything laid out for how it was gonna go down, and it was still a complete fucking mess. I mean a complete fucking success! Yeah. Even though I initially lumped it into Season 5, because I thought I'd be done with it by the end of 2020. Past even, I am dunking on your face. I eventually did get that sorted out, but the nature of these controversies led to some of the longest videos I've made to date. In spite of being some of the longest in the series, though, these episodes are also among the best in the series, in my opinion. Yeah, I did say that about past seasons before realizing how trash some of those episodes are, but I'm more confident than ever about this. And good news to anyone wanting to watch the whole thing without the hassle of a YouTube playlist. Shortly after this video goes out, I'll be uploading a big-ass compilation for y'all to watch in one go. It worked well enough with the John Romero trilogies, so obviously a 5.5 hour long one will be just as successful, right? Also, for next season, we're gonna be stripping things back to basics. Longer videos will still happen, but the shorter ones will be making their grand return and hopefully take up a majority of these episodes. For now, though, let's just keep on reflecting and take a look at a compilation of what I believe are some of the bestest and subjectively funniest moments that occurred over the past season of episodes. And none of the dead meme jokes will be there, I can promise you that. Alright, let's not waste any more time breathing air and get going on the best of controversy. Sex. Oh, shoot. Hold on, let me take this. Yellow. Huh? What do you mean we're in the red and I can't pay the crew to make a new set? Oh, okay. Wait, what do you mean this background got recalled and it will disappear at the end of this sentence? Oh, okay. Wait, what do you mean all Ohioans have been outlawed? Oh, okay. Well, thanks for telling me. Let me know if anything else happens. Alright, talk to you later. See you. Well, this is a slight setback. You know what, though? I don't need a budget or outside help or even Ohio. I can find a new background by myself. That persistent pest of an eternity, Jack Thompson. Finally, we can speak their name without being cursed by their very being. Good old Jackie Thompson-y. Jack the Ripper. Pearl Harbor 2. Florida man Jack Thompson. Summarizing the experience as a Columbine simulator. And no, I'm not making that up. I'm surprised he didn't go as far as to call it Columbine 2. Jack. Tom Jones, Jack Torrance, Jackie Tomboy, Thomas Dolby, Jack the Rip Boomer, good old Mr. Old Jackie Robinson, Johnson, Jackson, whatever you want to call him, Jackman, Jack Thompson, Jackie Boy, Toppy Boy. Hold on. Oh, wait, no, the house is on fire. Nope, no going back. The adult in this situation going as far as to allegedly say, "Life is a video game. Everybody has to die sometime." Remember the mission in Vice City where Tommy gave a dirty magazine to a young boy? I love that mission. Such a nice and nuanced outlook on adolescent curiosity. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm thinking of Yakuza 0. Maybe I got that mixed up with the old lady who hates kids and also sold drugs through ice cream vans. Come to think of it, I don't think kids actually exist in GTA. Even then, killing off a former protagonist, regardless of who it was, is a rather tame method of pushing buttons for GTA. A series that's featured prostitute slayings, multiracial gang wars, drunk driving, and hot cock and ball torture. There are several options provided unto the player to commence the torturing and get as many details from this poor guy as possible. Pulling out their tooth, waterboarding them, zapping their titties, or... Bullseye! Oh, cock and ball torture. Sadly, the remaster has been forever stained by its botched launch and is yet another casualty in the modern era of Blizzard Entertainment. Well, at least they still have Diablo Immortal, and Overwatch 2, and Heroes of the Storm, and Overwatch 2. It aimed to tell the tale of a troublesome young male and his rise to power in the corrupt private academy he has been forced to attend, as their Texas division launched a petition trying to convince Rockstar to reconsider the release of the game. Yes, it turns out they found a manhunt shrine in the bedroom of Mr. LeBlanc where he would dance around it while praying to the Rockstar gods and dressing up like Pigsy as his nightly ritual. Pakira just happened to walk in on him one day and LeBlanc murdered him to keep people from finding out his secret. But now that I've revealed this to you all, let's laugh at his dumb fucking face. We'll see how far this stuff goes, if it does go any further, but I'm just thankful this shit hasn't happened to me yet. Hey. Karma? No. Back off. You stay there. I'm not dealing with you today. Well, after San Andreas PS2 launch, a Dutch modder by the name of Patrick Wildenborg, but I'm sure he thought these folks would follow through on this based on name recognition alone. Ah yes, that Mr. Jack Thompson fellow, he's a swell guy. He could do no wrong. Who? Developed by a Chinese company with a name that sounds like something Doodlebob would babble out of its mouth. Or maybe I just can't get over mihoyoyoy. Regardless, the petitioners certainly seem happy with this outcome and were dead set on pressuring other retailers to follow suit, like the Big W.
We are women, we are free.
Shut the fuck up! Thank you.
Well, congrats on getting 2 major retailers to rid their stock of the best-selling game of all time. I'm sure it was worth it. LA Noire saw release for the PS3 and 360 in the spring of 2011 to wide acclaim. Oh man, it's so refreshing to say that on this series after having dealt with so many troubled productions turning to shit. Take that, 2 Human, and Mighty Number 9, and Ukulele. Actually, no, that one's still fine. Y'all are just mean. No, we don't have any toilet paper. Some cunts sold them all on eBay. Okay, let's talk about porn. I doubt anyone still really holds this against Rockstar, considering Zoo Weekly isn't exactly known for games journalism. Let's get into this absolute doozy from those crazy Rockstar lads as I introduce Rockstar Table Tennis. That's it. That's the joke. That's all there is. My job is done here. Bye. If y'all wanted treats, well, you got tricked, bitches. I'm out.
They could say a lot of what they see in those games is not really fiction, but real life experiences.
Kill people.
I'm having doubts about what you're prepared to do to make a video game. If ever there was a time for complex code or extracting a compile, this was it. Now get out of my sight.
Go and test the newest build.
And leave the real work for men of substance.
Don't worry, I didn't leave anything important out of this. Trust me, I would never do that to my loyal viewers.
What about Thrill Kill?
I fixed that.
What about Depression Quest?
I refuse to fix that.
What about Anthem from the 2019's Controversies You Missed video?
What the hell are you talking about? That thing is a myth. There isn't anything to undercut it all, so it just comes across as legitimately mean-spirited and legit sexist. Maybe I'll give San Andreas another whirl one of these days, but I've got plenty of games in my collection I haven't touched yet I want to blaze through while this quarantine is still ongoing. Like Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, and Hey Pikmin, and Tank Tank Tank, and Golgo 13. I don't even have a NES, I just wanted to have this. Looking into things though, it's not too surprising since they were pulling this shit even before Del Harris's death. Shutting down a French Toast Crunch commercial that had her play as Miss Cleo, cause, you know, the 90s are back, dude. Dunkaroos all the way, motherfucker. We gotta make as much money as we can so we can produce as many pieces of Miss Cleo merchandise as possible. Coffee mugs, shirts, pregnancy tests. Anyway, yeah, this is obviously quite tasteless. The real issue here is how Voidpoint responded. At first, they were all like, bro, you just posted screenshot, you're going to lose context. As if providing context for these conversations would make them any better. They were so excited, they slapped the ESRB and BBFC's tight peaches with the game for certification. Please do not imitate these actions without consent from the receiver of the peach slap, as doing so will result in harsh punishment and ridicule for the peach slap. But at least with LA Noire being the success it is, they can revel in it while shopping around for someone to publish their next title, right? Political commentator Glenn Beck ran a piece about the game on HLN News a few days after its release. As you can immediately tell, he didn't have a whole lot of nice things to say about it. I tried to watch the whole thing, but...
We are training our kids to be killers.
I stopped right here. But this triggered a backlash due to the nature of the video, as well as the expected comments from a video of this nature, and his channel was terminated as a result. Wait, what? Oh god, I gotta fucking delete that GTA 5 video before... Apparently playing it in compatibility mode with Windows XP fixed it for some, but doing that made my gamepad unusable and I wasn't about to switch to mouse controls for a game I'd already sunk a good 4.5 hours into.
You assaulted an officer of the law!
So with all this pressure coming from these political type folk, the ESRB made the bold and daring decision to stand by their rating and tell everyone to fuck off. Which they all did. Maybe these people will have better luck in their own walks of life.
Whoa!
A Chinese-Australian city councillor was quite upset at this admittedly provocative name, calling the project a disgrace to Chinese culture solely based on the use of the word Orient, which they believe is the Asian equivalent of the N-word. Oh god, really? Shit, now I'm gonna re-edit this whole segment. Alright, let's just start over. Okay, class, we'll be reading of the today. Turn to chapter 11.
Hello? Certainly. One moment, please. It's Hillary Clinton. For you.
To put their own controversies into perspective, I do believe they are better off than plenty of other AAA publishers, but that doesn't change the fact that they still have a fair share of their own skeletons in their own closet. Now, to put the Rockstar Saga into perspective, many of the controversies they were involved in were very silly and very frivolous, but no matter how tiring they were for me to go through, it's still a very interesting era of games controversy that's reverberating to this day, for better or worse. As for where Rockstar controversies could go from here, should they ever happen? Well, I think it's pretty clear that the glory days of those controversies are long gone, and whatever future guff they get into won't be nearly as interesting. To wrap this all around in one messy, messy bow, I'll ask again. What comes to mind when I say the term video game controversy? A specific game? The government? Someone getting pissy that their creative monster from their very popular film was apparently stolen from them? Or do you think of a company whose legacy and status has been cemented into the grand history of video games?